feeding the DTP to read it loudly, because otherwise I'll have to switch between two screens.
Okay. So how are you and I interacting? Through chat or through?
Through audio, just like in Zoom. Yeah.
Okay.
Zoom is our medium.
Zoom is our medium. Okay, let me check.
No, if you keep listening, no, you will understand everything. All the doubts will disappear. Yeah.
Okay.
Most services businesses, sorry.
Okay.
Zoom is our medium.
Zoom is our medium. So let me check.
No, if you keep listening, you will understand everything. All the doubts will disappear. Yeah.
Okay. So I have to keep my YouTube muted, right?
Okay. The live stream is on. Okay. Welcome, subscribers of our YouTube channel. We are back again with one more session, question and answer on major health problems using Vedic astrology.
So we have the first date
Yes,
of
we
birth.
have. Yeah, we have the first one. Shrikant Agala says he was born on 18/12/1996, 8:50 p.m. Place is Anakapalli, Andhra Pradesh. When will things get better? I'm suffering with anxiety. Okay, so usually anxiety can happen during second lord and seventh lord most of the time. The dasha and antardasha.
18/12/1996.
Yeah, can check that.
Okay. And time is 8:50 p.m.
8:50 p.m.
Yeah. Okay. Anakapalli.
Maybe I can copy paste the live stream chat into Zoom meeting, right?
No, Guruji, this is fine.
Enough? Okay.
So before we start, Guru Bhyo Namaha, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Dasmai Sri, Guruve Namaha, Guruve Namaha, Guruve Namaha.
Thank you, Kishorji.
So this is the chart with Cancer Lagna, Guruji, Kadagam.
Okay, so on the far left, we have the North Indian format of the chart. And immediately next to it, we have the South Indian chart. Both of them are the D1 chart. And right in the middle, we have D9 Parashara, regular Parashara, D9 Navamsha chart. We also have D3 and we have D7, just in case. We have Bamsha, D27 chart. We have Sashtyamsa, right? We have enough charts. We have planet aspects, everything. So now this is, I think, mostly a question relating to Dasha and Antardasha. Can we have a look at that?
Yes, Guruji.
Yes.
Right now we are having the Dasha of Venus and Antardasha.
Venus.
If you look at the D1, the color chart, D1 is placed in the 5th bhava, and moon.
No, I think, before going to Dasha and Antardasha, we noticed that he is going through Sade Sati, right?
Yes.
And his nakshatra is Uttra Bhadra? No? No, it's cross Uttra Bhadra point, I think. Right? He's in Revati, I think. No issues. We can look into the Navamsha and say, Navamsha D9, the moon is in the last part, is it? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crossed, yeah. So it is Mercury. Mercury first pada. That is Revati first pada.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
But anyway, Sade Sati. I think more than anything else, Sade Sati is a very big stress point for everyone. So maybe we can look at Ashtaka Varga.
Okay, Guruji.
What is the score in Kumbha Rashi where Saturn is right now? Okay, from Lagna, Saturn is going over the 8th house.
Oh, okay. So Sarvashtaka Varga is here.
Okay.
And the
The
score,
score is very low, right?
Yeah.
The score is very low, 19. And so do we have Saturn's Ashtavarga here?
yeah, I
Possible?
can get.
Okay.
This is Saturn. One Guruji.
Only one. Yeah. 0 and 1 definitely hurts in Sade Sati. So please kindly do Hanuman Chalisa, Vishnu Sahasranama. And so it's also, we can't say coincidence in astrology. Today, as we speak, we are in Saturn Nakshatra. So that proves the point. So on Saturdays and Saturn Nakshatras, you have to go to Hanuman temple, Vishnu temple, do some charity to physically challenged people. So as long as you do these things, we are sure that your stress will go away. Okay.
The Saturn Moon conjunction is also there in the natal chart.
Okay, that's a very nice point. Saturn and Moon together.
Reflected by
Okay.
Rahu Ketu axis, and also Mars aspecting from the enemy sign.
Okay.
So Rahu Ketu aspecting plus Mars plus Saturn and Moon conjunction and Mars conjunction. So that stress is always there. Could you repeat the query, Soumya ji? What was the query in the chat by the native?
Yeah, the query was that they have anxiety and mental health issues. Please check when things will get better.
So
Yeah,
the
this is there's a
prescribed-
second round of Sade Sati, right? He was born in Sade Sati.
So we're not only having the Sade Sati, we're also having double transit of Saturn happening in
Okay.
the near future. So things will
Saturn
have to-
return.
Yeah, Saturn return. So we'll have to watch out for remedies which Guruji has prescribed, and it has to be followed strictly, especially Hanuman Chalisa, because it is connected with the mind. And Hanuman is the one who can bestow that mental strength. He has that mental strength. So
Fantastic.
if you're a worshipper of Lord Hanuman, please visit his temple. Please offer worship to him. Ask him for strength, because more than anything else, God's blessings will help you overcome the mental stress. Mental stress is something that you have to deal with courageously. Okay, and that courage, that motivation can come from Lord Hanuman, especially when Saturn and Mars are afflicting you, along with Rahu and Ketu axis. Then definitely Hanuman Chalisa should work. And Guruji, should we also talk about Lord Murugan, because of Mars being the 5th and 10th Lord here for this?
No need. We'll focus only on Vishnu and Hanuman and doing the Saturn remedies, typical Saturn remedies like feeding the crow,
Saturday morning.
being kind to the to those who are usually rejected, are kept low by the society.
Yes.
Taking care of the the weak, the oppressed and suppressed, old age homes. Helplessness. Saturn makes us helpless during Sade Sati sometimes. Okay. So let him do that, and we are sure that he should become all right.
Yeah, but he has to follow it strictly.
Correct. Exactly.
And
No
also-
enjoyment.
Yeah.
No
because-
enjoyment on Saturday.
Yes.
No Saturday night fever.
Preferably walking to a temple. Bare feet.
Correct. Yeah. Bare
Yes, sir.
feet. Correct. That's a very nice one. Very nice.
And
Right.
yeah, and of course, there's one more thing I want to mention. In case if you're a late night sleeper, please avoid late night sleeping and sleep early on time, because Saturn loves people who are disciplined.
Oh, discipline. Correct. Saturn is the discipline planet.
Yeah, the circadian rhythm that you have, your disorder basically belongs to the problem with your circadian rhythm, which is known as the sleep cycle. So if you can take care
Okay.
of it, then Saturn will automatically reduce the pressure on you.
Okay. So the anxiety is getting into the health, right? So
Yes.
spoils the health as well.
Moon being the Lagna Lord.
Okay. Lagna Lord.
He-
Correct.
Yeah, there's also the body and also the Karak for Moon.
Correct. Mind.
Mind. So that mind is getting afflicted, and that mind has to be taken care of. Being the 8th lord in the 9th, so 7th and 8th lord being in the 9th, you have to take care of Saturn remedies more importantly.
Fantastic. Okay. So we are sure that Srikanth is going to follow all this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So please type your queries here, Srikanth, if you have any additional queries while we go to the next chart. So Guruji, would you
Yes.
like to talk about the mental health issues that are facing?
No, I think you have covered. You have covered very well.
Let's
Okay.
go to-
We'll go to Ranjana Nair. Was this something that we have done last time?
Yeah. Did she come back again?
Yeah, she has come back. Can't walk. Okay, then I think she is not aware that we.
Priya, Guruji, there's Priya from Bangalore, 28th November, autoimmune disease.
Priya
Yes,
from
right.
autoimmune disease. Okay, we'll do that. I'm sorry about I skipped the top. Okay, so we have Vaibhav. No, Priya.
Let me,
Okay, Priya
yeah.
is born on 28th and November 1980, 7 p.m. Bangalore,
One
suffering
minute.
from autoimmune.
1 minute. Somebody has entered the room. Guruji.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Zoom meeting.
Karthik has entered.
So I'm just feeding the date. Soumyaji, please tell me the date.
Yeah, it's 28th November, 1980.
Time.
Yes, time is 7 p.m. I think it's 7:07, I think.
7:07 p.m.
So
And
28th November, 1980. Are you sharing your okay, it's not changing, that's why. Okay, now it's changing.
there will be a delay. Don't look at the YouTube screen. You have to look at the Zoom screen.
Okay.
And
Correct.
And then the place is Bangalore. Oh, Srikanth was asking when will he get a job?
No, we are only attending on health.
Yeah.
Only health, yeah.
I think it's Bengaluru, right? Viewers, those who are watching in YouTube, while the chart is being displayed, and if you have seen your own chart, please check if the chart we are showing is the same as what is mentioned in your horoscope. Okay. If there's any discrepancy, please text immediately in the YouTube live stream. So here's the chart of Priya, and she says she's having autoimmune disorder. Let us look at the chart. So this is Mithun Lagna and Simha Rasi or Leo Rasi. Lagna Lord is placed in the 5th along with the 5th Lord. Okay.
One way to start is going through Mars.
Pardon, Guruji?
Is going through Mars Dasha.
He is going through Mars. Oh, yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
And Mars is the 6th Lord and 11th Lord, number one functional malefic for this Lagna, completely opposite the Lagna factor. So usually autoimmune is where your own body is confused and it kind of attacks your own, like it goes on a unnecessary alert and creates a problem, right? So any affliction to Lagna in any way can also happen, can induce autoimmune. But I think the main reason could be the dasha itself, just because it is Mars. Correct?
Yes,
Exactly. Yeah. Being the 6th Lord and the 7th looking at the Lagna, and the ascendant itself is in a Mars nakshatra, right? So there is so much Mars. In this case, definite the worship of Subramanya.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the snake also can be added because it's kind of like a reaction, no? Allergic and like almost like Rahu and Ketu, the allergy causing Rahu Ketu, the poison in the stomach actually. So
Actually, Guruji, when we look at this, the placement of the Lagna, in the fifth, the placement of the Lagna Lord is actually, it is also having what is known as the hemming between two malefics.
correct, Papakartri, right, on either side. So
Yeah,
Venus
but
is under pressure.
But one saving grace is the presence of Jupiter here, and the tight
Okay.
conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter, which is again causing a problem for the native.
Very tight, right? 13 degrees and 12 degrees.
Yeah, it's almost like 1 degree apart. That's it.
Yes, it's almost a Graha Yuddha, though by definition it is not because it is crossed the 1 degree zone. But it is very acute, right? That's so tight. 8th Lord and Saturn is the 8th Lord. But I think this is mostly because of the Rahu Ketu on 2-8 axis, right? So this is so many times we have seen Rahu Ketu on 2-8 axis. So Subramanya Swami, Kukke Subramanyam, the worship of Lord Subramanya along with the snakes, right? So that is the best way. If in Tamil we have a wonderful, way for listening to Skanda Shashti Kavacham. But it's only in Tamil, I think. I don't know if it is already in other languages.
Yeah, it should be there. I mean, it's popular in South actually. So.
Yeah, but usually this Rahu,
I
Rahu,
do it, Guruji. I don't understand Tamil, but there is a very good English translation available.
okay.
So on YouTube, yeah. Kanda Sashti.
Okay. So basically something of you or of your own body is not able to recognize what is foreign and what is you and so on. It's a confusion actually. And confusion is always Rahu and Ketu, right? It's always Rahu Ketu. Because in the Samudra Manthan story, we have the Devas and the Asura conflict. So, and finally, Rahu does a mistake and gets punished for it. So there's always this mistaking and all that, confusion, etc. So there's surely more Rahu Ketu. That's what we always think for the healthy cells in the body is being attacked. Thinking that it is a foreign object. And Rahu is definitely a foreigner. Okay.
Priya, could you mention when you were diagnosed with this disorder in the chat? Ketu starting Dasha, Guruji. Guruji, you're on mute, I think.
Is it?
Now it's okay. So Ketu was starting Dasha. So we'll have to check whether it was diagnosed from birth.
But Priya says all our previous horoscopes are showing Taurus ascendant. But what is the time you have used there?
707.
Is that right? 707?
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, it's on the border. It's the ascendant is at 1 degree 58 minutes, but 1 degree 4 different, almost 8 minutes difference is there. So make one final check with your time of birth. You are given as 7 p.m. To others also, did you give the same time? Okay, but I think we have to go on with the next person. So we can assume that this is correct, provided it is 7 p.m. And please follow the remedies, because it makes sense that why you are having autoimmune during Mars, because Mars is the 6th lord attacking. So it is attacking your own body. So what you do, you worship Subramanya Swami. Okay. Anyway, even if you were Taurus ascendant also, Mars is the 7th house, Marka Graha, 12th lord. Anyway, the same remedy would have been given to you. But we are sure that as long as you are 7 p.m. Bangalore, this is definitely the Lagna. Okay, this can be a revelation to you today. We'll go on to the next horoscope. Vaibhav Doshi.
I
Please.
have it ready if you want me to
Okay.
share, but how do I share? I get into Zoom.
I will stop sharing.
It's okay. Kishorji, you can put it. I have it ready, but that's fine. I'm not logged in for sharing. So
Oh, okay.
let me give you the details. It's
Details, yes.
Just one sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, date is
16th of April, 1983.
okay. Time
Time is 7:11 a.m.
Okay.
Mumbai.
right.
And this is a very specific issue. I don't know the disease. It's
Please,
herpetic
please check it
neuralgia.
on Google. Yeah, please check it out on Google, because the other thing is mentioned is about not sleeping and right hand mobility impacted. Okay,
Yeah.
able to sleep 12 hours, 1 to 8.
No, it's also connected to, because he's used the word
Herpetic. Vaibhavji, if you're there,
if
can
it is
you give us?
herpetic, it is virus. If it is herpetic, it is virus.
Herpes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Herpetic neuralgia is virus actually. So virus based. Okay. So there is severe pain. So it's usually connected to the nerves. And herpetic, anything like virus is always Rahu and Ketu. Okay. And
Shingles.
but if there is pain, the pain graha is always Saturn. Not slept for many days, insomnia, definitely Saturn, and 12 those factors. You can check the chart. But you're on the previous chart right now.
No, Guruji.
YouTube is still showing that.
It is in YouTube, it is showing correctly. Even in Zoom, it is showing correctly.
Is it? Okay.
So there is the 12th Lord in the 8th, Guruji, the 9th Lord and the 12th Lord in the 8th. And it is being afflicted by Papa Kattari. And this is the Saturn being the most malefic for Mesha Lagna. This is the affliction that is being caused because of the hemming.
Oh,
Ramyaji, did you check what is that, the medical name that was used?
Yeah, it said shingles.
Pardon?
Shingles. Shingles. Shingles.
yeah, it is
I've
just
heard of
virus.
shingles.
It is virus
No.
based. It is virus based. It's an after effect. Okay. So basically the keywords are, first we'll look at the Dasha and Antardasha.
It's a burning pain in nerves and skin.
Yeah. So can you
Mercury.
check Dasha and Antardasha?
Yeah, Guruji. We have Jupiter Saturn going on. Saturn being the most malefic, sitting in the 7th Kendra.
Yeah,
But-
Vata, pain.
But it's, of course, it's an Ucha Saturn. So
Even if it is Ucha, it is still 7th law. I mean, the number one malefic sitting in the 7th.
Maraka
And
house.
yeah, Maraka house. So I think he has to do Mahamrityunjaya Homa, Mahamrityunjaya Mantra, and give away a black cow in charity. Today is, as we read the chart, the nakshatra is also Saturn today. So that shows the interconnection with Saturn. And let him do these remedies and also give.
Jupiter remedies should be near prescribed, Guruji, because Jupiter seems to be taking a beating there.
Okay.
Can we say that even the Brihaspati remedies, the Guru remedies or Jupiter remedies need to be prescribed? Because
Correct. Yes,
in the-
you are right.
he's in the
You're right.
nakshatra 3rd and the 6th Lord. So support and all the strength that can be given.
Yes. Additionally, being 9th Lord, having gone to the 8th house, right? Maybe yellow sapphire can help a lot.
Also taking care of elderly people, giving respect to the gurus, following the dharma.
Correct. Sanatana Dharma. Okay.
Any dharma for that matter, whatever dharma they are in, let them follow it studiously. And I guess the people there, if they give the blessing, that will be the biggest. In Hindi, they say dua, right?
Okay.
That will work for them because Guru has to be strengthened here.
Okay.
Sir, the Lagna Lord is debilitated in D9, sir. In D9. And Rahu Ketu are debilitated here in D9 also.
Lagna Lord is not debilitated. He is in
It's
fact
not
in
debilitated. Yeah.
a good
Also,
sign.
it's not.
Yeah.
Yes,
It is in-
right. But Rahu
it's in
Ketu is
Leo.
debilitated, right, sir? Sun is in the same place.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah.
See, look at D9, the position of the grahas are actually good. If you look at D9, you see Mars in a friendly sign in the Lagna, and you also see Sun exalted. The dispositor of Mars is exalted. You see Jupiter is in the fifth bhava, his own bhava. So he's got wonderful strength in Navamsha. The only problem we see is in the D1 chart, not in the D9. So I guess it should be possible. The remedies should work for them.
Yeah, because of not slept well for many days is surely Saturn only. So we'll ask him to focus more on Saturn and Antardasha. So Saturn remedies. If you on my channel I have given 2-3 videos on Saturn remedies. If you can watch them and do as much as you can, surely things should look better. Stop wearing black dress, gray dress, and dark blue dress. Do not wear blue sapphire at all. Wear a good yellow sapphire, or maybe if you don't believe in gems, you can go in for more yellow colors, adding more yellow into your life in an attempt to make Jupiter as Bhagya Lord get better because he's gone into the 8th.
So
Right.
the main problem with the chart, sir, is Jupiter, sir, here, or
No,
being
it is both also, but right now we can put a lot more focus on the Antardasha, right? Saturn Antardasha. But anyway, he is supposed to go through all this in Jupiter Dasha itself, because Jupiter is the Lord of the 9th Bhagya, sitting in 8th house, one step backwards. So it is a loss to Bhagya, and such things will disturb their life, right? So Vaibhav has to do all the Saturn remedies. Okay.
And one more important point here is that Mercury being the 3rd and the 6th and the most malefic graha sitting in the Lagna is not only showing that problem, that is a medical problem that's happening, it's also there's an affliction in the 3rd, in the 3-9 axis by Rahu Ketu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 3 stands for the hands, right, Guruji?
Correct.
So that affliction of Rahu Ketu also has to be taken care of. We have to do even the worship of
Pitrus.
and also the Mercury. Talking of the Pitrus, tomorrow I think is the start of the Pitru Paksha. So your consultation today with Guruji is actually on the right track. It has come at the right time. So if you are a believer in doing the Tarpanas, Pitru Tarpanas, I think we can give a start. Tomorrow would be a good day to start.
today is
It's
not the
actually
start
today.
day,
Today.
Kishorji?
It's starting day
It
today.
is today, right?
Yeah, it has
Today,
actually started
Deepavali
today. Yeah, from full moon to Amavasya.
Otherwise, there is no major problem in the chart because you see the Lagna Lord in the Lagna with the 5th Lord, and both are in a friendly sign. I mean, Sun, 5th Lord is friendly and 4th Lord exalted, 2nd Lord in 2nd. All those, these are okay, fine, not a problem. So,
Yes, but if you look at BPHS volume 2, Dashadhyaya, if the Antardasha is placed in the 12th from Dashanath, it is usually a lot of health problems, right? Saturn is placed behind Jupiter.
yeah, and that Jupiter is also in a Papa Tattari.
Correct.
So
Jupiter is hemmed between Ketu and Saturn. Okay,
Yeah.
good. So I think Vaibhav is going to do all that, right? Is going to get
Ramesh,
better.
ready with the next one?
Can we move on to Harish? Chronic pancreatitis. Okay. Oh my
What
God.
is the affliction that we are asking here? Pancreatitis and stomach ailments. Okay. So, Swameji, are you there?
I'm here, yes. Do you want the
Yeah, please tell me the date.
I'll tell you the date. 15th October 1978.
Time?
5:55 a.m.?
Yeah, 5:55 a.m. Place Nellore, Andhra Pradesh. So sad that he has to go through all this. Unfortunate.
So that pancreatitis, yeah, that would be 6th house, right, Guruji? 6th
Yes,
house?
definitely.
Yeah,
6th and 8th also, both.
6th.
so this is the Virgo Lagna. And we have Pisces Rashi. And first and foremost, we see the Rahu, Ketu, Sun, Moon. That means the Rahu Ketu axis along with the eclipse, right? Or partial eclipse, or probably a day after the eclipse.
No, it is the 20s is 5 degrees difference is there. We should check it really.
Yeah, I mean,
Whether it
see,
is eclipse or not.
when we look at the chart, we see the afflictions happening by way of the Rahu Ketu afflicting the two luminaries.
I mean, it's not a conjunction, right? So I am thinking we should check really whether the eclipse are there or not.
It's that the affliction could be not a severe one. Now, that is one take from this. And now Lagna Lord has gone to the second along with the second Lord. But then we see, okay, what is the problem we have connected with stomach, right? So we have
Correct.
the third and the 8th Lord in the second. The second is where we look at what's going in, right? The food that we are eating.
Correct.
That bhava is afflicted by the third and the 8th, the most malefic for this Lagna. The 6th Lord in the 12th is again a sign that we have the issues of that was being mentioned by the native. But then what is the other question he's asking? Someji, what was the other question?
I'm checking, yeah.
That's all.
Pancreatitis and stomach ailments, that's all, yeah.
And stomach ailments.
See, Saturn here is not only just the 6th Lord, he's also the 5th Lord.
Yeah, it's a very important planet.
In the zone connected with the digestion and liver and pancreas. So straight away we could say that Saturn-based remedies should be applicable here, along with remedies for the Lagna, because the Lagna is malefically hemmed. See, whenever we when we see the medical the hemming part, then that zone gets afflicted.
Correct. And also is in Sade Sati.
Oh, okay. We keep seeing Sade Satis today.
Today, because it is Saturn Nakshatra, we are doing the consultation.
Oh, okay.
That's the reason.
Rahu has gone to the 12th house. It's no more in the 1st house.
Yeah, but then it makes it more difficult, right? Rahu in the 12th. Yeah, it's
right now,
yeah,
Venus
more challenging than 1/7 is 12th house Rahu.
Sir, one more thing is the 12th Lord is in the 1st house. So maybe anger issues will be there and stomach ailments are related to anger, right, sir?
Not all the time, because this is a case of a typical pancreatitis, right?
Guruji, please have a look at the Ashtakvarga.
Ashtavarga score for Sade Sati? Okay.
No.
Generally.
No, Guruji, I'm showing it in Zoom.
Oh, Zoom. Okay.
Because it comes slowly in YouTube.
Correct. Oh.
Ascendant in 8th house 0.
Shall we go to the Saturn Ashtakvarga?
Saturn Ashtavarga, correct. So 2, 4, 1, right? So 2, 4 and 1 is the zone where Sade Sati is happening. So the beginning of Sade Sati and the ending of Sade Sati is quite harmful. But I think the beginning itself coincides with this 6th house, which is actually the lower, the upper abdomen, where we have the most vital, all the pancreas and everything. So that's where, we call it the digestion. The main thing is digestion, right? So pancreas is very important. One of the most vital organ. So this moon is already under pressure, and the Sade Sati is just going to add to that pressure. So Please do all the Saturn remedies as given in my video. Saturn remedies for, generally for Sade Sati. Like if I've been watching this live stream before itself, we said certain remedies for another subscriber who also is going through Sade Sati, right? The same thing you also follow. Vishnu and Hanuman, Sri Ramajayam, Ram Ram, Ram Mantra, and so on.
Guruji, is Venus connected to hormones as well? A slight affliction here? Or it's different, just like the reproduction hormones?
No, he's talking about ailments in the stomach, right? So
Yeah.
then
Yeah, but hormonal, like pancreas releases hormones, right? Actually, it doesn't release hormones. I think it releases enzymes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Enzymes.
So maybe it's different.
Enzymes that
Yeah.
are so important to the maintaining a lot of things in the body. Lack of it will also create diabetes and imbalance in the sugar. Also, the entire process of digestion gets upset.
Got it. Yeah.
So the remedies will be Saturn based.
And also food donation, right? Because Mars, as the Lord of the Eighth, is sitting in house number 2 in the food.
And afflicting the second lord, sir, it's Maraka
correct.
lord.
Yeah, no, it's a food lord, because the food is in the actual
Yes.
problem is with the food, right?
And
And one more thing, sir, Mercury moved to first house, sir, which is in conjunction with Sun. The main Lagna lord is in conjunction with Sun, which is 12th lord. It's combusted, right, sir?
Correct.
Yeah.
Or donating sweets also can help a lot. Usually this milk based sweets in temples, we make this in Tamil we say pal paisam. The what is the equivalent name in English? I do not know. So it's basically sweet preparations distributed in temple.
yeah, kheer in Hindi.
Yeah, kheer is it? Okay, I didn't get that. Yeah, so kheer. Okay.
So basically, this person has to start giving sattvic food donation.
Correct.
Take care of the Saturn remedies, which we had already mentioned for the previous native. On top of that, he should also be doing a worship of Mars and Saturn together. I think we can do Hanuman Chalisa here once again. Most
Correct.
importantly, they should not eat junk food.
And if alcohol can make it really worse, because already the second house is afflicted by Mars.
Okay.
So no cigarettes, no alcohol when you have Mars as the Lord of the Eighth and the second, right? Afflicting the second Lord of the mouth. So the food has to be carefully consumed, like what has been told.
And preferably to eat as early as possible. Late night is again against Saturn.
Okay.
See, whenever we talk about Saturn remedies, please make sure that you follow the discipline, and whatever is good as per the scientific advice, please follow that. And once again, let me repeat the caveat every time we have to repeat it, because people may mistake us or they may even forget it. Whatever we are prescribing today or in the future videos would be in parallel. They are not a replication. They are not a replacement for medical treatment. Please go ahead, continue the treatment as prescribed by the doctors who have taken the course, who are qualified. So we are only looking at the Vedic astrology angle, whatever is
karma
in the
karma
text.
angle.
Yeah, from karma and Vedic astrology based on that. And our main reference here is sage Parashara, who has written Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, which is the reference manual for our method of divining
Vedic astrology.
Yeah, there are many schools in Vedic astrology, and ours is the Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra.
Very good, very good.
So with we have to even thank them, because they have shown us the path. They have given us the way out of all the mess. When we see the afflictions, then we see the source of your disease, and we try to attend to that problem. So sometimes we can also predict what the problem could be in future. For example, if you are not careful, there could be issues related to your posture. So all those things, if you take care of, everything is connected actually in the chart.
Correct.
Yeah, does any other student would like to comment on this? On the chart? Any observations?
I'll just add something very specific straight from BPHS for Saturn Antardasha, which is going on now. Venus
Oh.
Saturn is usually somewhat tricky, right? There's a lot of research which went on. I think Sri K.N. Raoji made it very popular. Venus Saturn, Saturn Venus. I've also done a video on that. But more important is that Saturn as the Lord of fifth is in the 12th. So this is a very important point. So let the person focus more on orphanages. Fifth Lord in the 12th, the Maharishi says sudden fall in situations, whatever you are in. So the health might also give trouble, and 12th house is hospitalization. Saturn is Roga Karaka. So it's better to do all the remedies of Saturn. That's what we think, especially since it comes along with Sade Sati.
So there is another angle to this that now that you mentioned it. So we have Venus running Dasha from the 2nd and Saturn being also the 6th Lord, which is going to be predominantly the Mula Trikona house of Saturn.
Correct.
Being seated in the 12th house of, what we connote as medical...
Hospitals. Yeah.
Hospitals.
See, the thing is actually we are talking with a live client, so we need to use the words carefully.
Okay.
So it is connected with medical treatment. So offering a donation to hospitals, the people who are in need of medical help and who can't afford it, that would also be a remedy that would favor this native.
Fantastic. Yes.
Being the 6th Lord of the Runa Rog or Ripu, the Runastan, Rogastan, Ripustan. So
Okay.
giving money, because 6th house is also your the asset thing, what you manage there, the money part of it. So whenever you do that donation pertaining to what is connected with the 12th house, that is the remedy for treatment of people who can't afford it, then definitely there will be some betterment in the native's health. And this is not what I'm telling. This is as per what our rishis and sages, especially Sage Parashara, has advised.
One more indirect clue is that when a planet is placed in the 12th, many have benefited by going to a foreign country and getting treatment. Usually, if Saturn is foreign and 12th house is foreign, going away to a foreign land for treatment also helps a lot. I mean, this is one of the suggestions anyway.
Yeah, just a
Okay.
suggestion.
Yeah.
And I would also suggest meditation, Guruji.
Meditation, yes.
Meditation is also here in the 12th.
Well, I want to add here one point, sir. Whether it is relevant or not, I don't know. The 12th house is having Saturn, Rahu, and the Lord of the 12th house is with is in the first house with with very near to ascendant. And the Sun is also affecting the Lagna Lord, sir. Combusting. It's very much related to ascendant and
that was discussed.
Yes, sir.
Shall we go to the next chart?
Yeah, we'll go to the next.
By the way, viewers, if there is any doubt or if you need any further clarification, please do text us in the live chat. One of our members in the team would respond back. If it is possible, we could also use the audio chat. Otherwise, we will text you there and we'll give you the clarification.
Okay.
So, Soumya,
Shall we move on? Shall we move on to Sri? What is the next one? Harish after Harish.
After Harish, it is CV, right?
CV. Okay, 1963, 7:40 p.m. at Sirgari in Tamil Nadu.
Oh, just a second. CV, what is the affliction?
Severe and chronic neck and back pain for 10 years, worse for 2 months. It's a typical Vata Rogi. Maybe Lagna Lord is in the 7th, right? Or
maybe even a Mercury affliction being...
yeah, we can check it up. Yeah. So November 24th, 1963. 7:40 p.m. at Sirgari. Chronic neck and back pain. Maybe Rahu and Ketu 1/7 axis also.
And is in Makara and Jupiter would be in Pisces. Let's see.
Okay.
What was Sirgari, right?
Sirgari, I don't know the spelling. Maybe you try Sirgari or Kali. Whatever comes, you just check.
There will be a stellium of planets in the 5th or 6th. Oh, is the chart correct? 24/11.
The Rahu Ketu in the 1-7 axis, sir.
Slow. First,
Correct.
have
Yeah.
the ailment is connected with the back, the neck, and the back.
Did you get the actual Sirgari latitude longitude?
Yes, Guruji.
See that, as I expected, Saturn and Rahu and Ketu on 1-7 axis. This
Yes,
is a
that-
typical spine problem.
Yeah.
And the other graha, we can check why is it aggravating now? He's going through Mercury, but he's been in this for 10 years. Unfortunately.
This would mean, let's look at what Dasha it was.
No, straight away, Mercury Dasha is afflicted. Can you see
Mercury
that?
is afflicted. Mercury is-
Afflicted severely. Yeah.
In fact, for Mercury, Mars and Sun are the biggest afflictors for Mercury, and they are he's caught in that actual Papa Kartari there.
Correct.
So that is one affliction, but he's got the blessing of Guru. Unfortunately, Guru is also retrograde here. So in medical astrology, a retrograde Guru is a bit weak in delivering the Gangajal.
Okay. Not helping. Okay.
Yeah,
No, in
otherwise-
that case, he can seek the blessings of Guru to help him, right? So he can worship the Gurus, Lord Shiva, Shivalinga with milk, Abhishek.
worshipping of sun god, worshipping of Mars, that is Mangal or Kartikeya.
Very good. Very good.
Sir, I noticed one point, sir. The 6th Lord is in Gandanta, sir. It's for sure. The 6th Lord is in Gandanta and
Okay.
in that house. Because the 6th Lord is also health issues, right, sir?
Yeah. But what is the
Isn't
Lagna
that-
degree? What is the Mars degree?
Mars is 28. I think it's
Mars and Venus are together.
No. He's talking about Sarpadrekana. Sun is in Sarpadrekana.
Only Sun is in Sarpadrekana. Okay. No, but for this kind of problem, bone and joint problem and neck problem and all that, you don't have to look into Sarpa. We'll simply say that the real reason is the 6th Lord connection with Lagna Lord and Rahu Ketu on 1-7 axis. Let him apply the sesame seeds oil on the back every Saturday and Wednesday, and do Skanda Shashti Kavacham, because he's anyway from Tamil Nadu. Because the affliction is by Mars.
Mars
So-
and Sun. Both.
Yeah. So primarily Mars.
Yeah.
Correct.
So third lord is in 6th house in both D1 and D3.
Oh, third is the neck area. Correct. So the third lord is in perfect 6th, is it?
6th house.
Okay. Maybe we are not using Saptamasa so much, Kishorji. Is it possible to replace Saptamasa with Bhava chart?
Oh yeah, definitely. I was thinking about that. I was wondering where to place it.
Yeah. Saptamasa, let us not use it in this discussion.
I was thinking people would ask about that today.
Okay.
That was also like a medical issue, right?
Yeah. So we have Sun and Mercury. When we want it, we'll go back to Saptamasa.
Yeah.
Now the previous astrologer, whatever he said, the third lord in the 6th is one of the hints for neck problem. Okay.
No, Mercury is also that Kalpurusha's third lord and 6th lord, So that again is denoting the problem with the back.
Correct.
So,
But longevity is there, sir, for this person. 8th Lord in the 8th.
He's got a good long life, Saturn in the 8th.
Yeah.
But then the problems also will be there.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
You don't know your full name, but you'll have to do with the remedies for sure. Because in Tamil, they say, Ayul Getti, but then you'll have these problems, chronic problems. So you'll have to take care of the remedies for sure. Guruji, you were saying something?
No, and the public platform, let's not discuss longevity, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall we move on to the next one? Or do we have any other question pertaining to this?
No, I was wanting to look at the aspects, on the seventh, because if you see, the seventh house is not receiving any aspect except from Jupiter, which is less than 50.
The seventh house has Mars in it, I think, Kishorji.
Pardon?
The seventh house has Mars in it, or
No. This is the D1, and it has Venus, which is in Sandhi actually, and this is a Sandhi, the Gandanta Sandhi, right?
Correct.
yes.
So
The
being
Mula Gandanta.
the only yoga karak for this lagna, we'll have to do. Should we also strengthen Venus here, Guruji?
Yeah, Venus can be strengthened by wearing small diamonds on the middle finger. That will help a lot. At least fifth lord you can strengthen. But most important remedy is to do all the Shanti mantras, like practice of peace and Sahana Bhavatu, Sahana Bhunaktu. Basically, all that which wherever it ends with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I want peace. So a lot of violence was there in the person's life. Maybe Mars is involved. That's what it means. Mars afflicting Lagna a lot. So Mars today, knowing astrology, we know that if Mars afflicts Mercury, the best god is Skanda. Okay, and all that should be done on Tuesday, and the person should stop wearing red and donate red as much as you can. And
Here too we have Sadesati, Guruji.
oh, Sadesati. Okay. Only now I am looking in.
This is the fourth, I think, third or fourth chart we are seeing it. Sadesati.
Okay, Sadesati. That's because of today Saturn Nakshatra is going on. Anyway, Saturn is the main reason for
Saraswati has been the common theme, right? Today,
common thing
Guruji,
for all. Yeah.
since yesterday.
Let's go to the next one, Guruji.
Yes. What is the next one?
Evolve.
Oh, evolve. Okay.
And Soumyaji, when you're reading the DTP, please make sure that all the details are there, because sometimes people forget to give the time.
Yes, I know. So which one were you looking at? Gamer? No.
Who?
No,
Full gamer?
evolve.
Evolve. Yeah, evolve. I don't know what is the affliction is got. Evolve. It's his daughter has some or the other health issues all the time. Oh, that's a strange
How
thing.
young is the daughter? Because we don't want to read very young, right? May 2006. Okay.
Post 12 years.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Evolve daughter health issues and past life memory. Okay. Date, time, place, Soumyaji.
The problem is that I am not able to see evolve. I'm able to see Venetia.
No, you'll have to
But
scroll
not-
up. You'll have to scroll up. 8th July 2010. 8/7/2010.
Pavani, can you read it? Are you able to
Even
see
for
it?
me, it has disappeared.
Yeah. Oh, now I see it. Okay. 8th July 2010, Bangalore. And timing is 7:27 p.m.
My daughter has some or the other health issues all the time. Sinus allergies. See, the sinus allergy, anxiety, skin problem is usually fifth lord in 6, 8, and 12. Okay. Typical is fifth lord in 6, 8, and 12.
And she's saying she remembers her mother from past life.
Oh my God. That's something very strange. Or rare, right?
Rare, yeah.
Fifth Lord and eighth Guruji, just like I said.
Correct.
Yeah. See, we are looking at the 8th house connection for what was discussed by the native. We also need to look at the 12th house. What are the affliction?
The fifth lord and the eighth is a standard thing for all this problem.
General health issues. Okay.
No, this one, what he has mentioned.
The past life, right?
No. What was that? The sinus allergy, skin problem, basically allergy based, is usually fifth lord in the 8th or fifth lord in the 12th, but mostly it is fifth lord in the 8th. Okay. In this case, the fifth lord is in the 8th, Venus. So first start by wearing small diamonds on the middle finger and get a emerald for the smallest finger, and stop using red. Okay. It's usually very difficult because it is karmic in nature. But going often to orphanages can help a lot. And giving food to the orphanages. What is the dasha the person is going through now?
Mars Dasha. Buddhi is Saturn.
Saturn Bhukti, now the allergies can actually escalate, can get more, because Saturn is the lord of the second for Makar Lagna. So the Maharshi has prescribed Mahamrityunjaya, Homa, Mantra, Black Cow Charity. So all that can be done straight from the books, right? And because the Maraka occupies the Maraka Sthana, it can become more troublesome during this period.
The afflictions are mainly coming because of Rahu Ketu axis and the presence of Sun in that axis. Sun being
Yes, correct.
impressionable light lord. He is with the malefic, so he starts behaving like a malefic.
Correct.
Usually they say that Sun and Moon don't have the blemish of the 8th lordship, but here it is associated with in the Rahu Ketu axis. So there is a affliction to Sun here, who is the 8th lord, and that 8th lord usually causes these allergies and health issues.
Correct.
And then the placement of Sun, it is the 8th lord in the 6th. So again, it is a connection of health issues and Runa Roga Ripu Sthan. The 6th
Correct.
lord going to 7th. Not in a friendly sign, actually.
Correct.
But dispositive of the 6th lord is also exalted, which is again a good thing. Yeah. Guruji, there's a blessing of Jupiter in the native chart in the form of Jupiter aspecting Saturn. The degree-wise aspect ratio is very good, and then we see Jupiter in one house. So good.
Was there an eclipse around the time the person was born? The next day, or so maybe within the next 2-3 days it should be lunar eclipse.
Yes, the moon is approaching Sun.
Yeah.
The yoga karak going to the 8th is the cause of the affliction.
Yeah, that is the main thing. The prime yoga karaka, Raja yoga karaka, going to the 8th.
And degree is also in the center, sir. It's very near to the degree,
Bhava
degree,
Madhya.
sir.
It's called
Yes,
Bhava
sir.
Madhya.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
in
yes.
a Papakartari, malically hemmed. So
And its dispositor is Sun, which has gone into, with a very close connection with Rahu and Ketu.
Yeah.
Right? Basically,
Yes, sir.
allergies is almost like poison only. Right? Is a kind of a poison, right? The body reacts to the poison.
Poison, then Rahu Ketu is on 1/7 axis, sir. In the Bhava chart, Rahu Ketu are on 1/7 axis.
That's what. So
Yes,
we
and
have the poison, but I think mostly this eclipse thing is to be taken, no?
Yeah.
I think July month, right? If you can Google and find out. July 11th is a solar eclipse.
I put the eclipse data here.
Yeah, solar eclipse is July 11th. Because if the moon comes to the sun, it will be solar. Anyway, it is definitely. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
And one more thing is the Lagna Lord is in conjunction with Mars, sir.
okay.
Guruji, what would be the remedies for this native?
I think we started off by saying small diamonds on middle finger and emerald on smallest finger. These two are the basic gems for them. And because Venus is also weak, and for that we have recommended. And we have to do, the person has to do the donations of red as much as as a person can. Right.
Sharing
The
the
gods,
The red donation is because
the
of what,
god
sir?
will be Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva with milk, and going to snake temple, snake gods, and offering milk as they have this ritual, maybe in Srikalahasti and Tirunageshwaram. So some of the big places of snake worship.
Sir, donation of red for what, sir? For Mars.
No, that is for
Affliction
the influence of the eclipse.
Influence of the eclipse, so we have to donate red.
Yeah.
Donate red.
Correct.
Okay.
See, basically all medical issues will stem from the 6th house, actually, or grahas in the 6th house, and the 6th lord also can be a cause. What are the aspects happening on the 6th house? And also the dasha connected to the 6th or the 12th. So when you look at the dasha sequence also, we see the same thing happening here.
So, but it would be better when we see the Vinashtaka Varga points or Sarvashtaka Varga points for the 6th house for health issues. If it is
So
not
here 6th lord and 8th lord are both aspecting Lagna closely.
Yeah, that's also a nice point.
Yeah.
6th lord influencing Lagna, connected to being unhealthy, right? But I think if you refer to this Sage Bhrugu's book, 3 remedies are given for Saturn in the 9th, especially in this case, it is in Bhava Madhya. So Saturn in the 9th, he says, rebuild, renovation of dilapidated temples, bathing places, donation of that, and third is cow shelter. These 3 has to be done, and they should turn vegetarian, and often go to temples to worship and make the temple a better place. Donate to the temple. That is for the typical Saturn in the 9th.
And especially ancient temples.
Ancient temples or dilapidated or weak or you need renovation. Because anyway, additionally, Mars in the Bhava chart has also managed to slip into the 9th. So now we have 2 malefics on the 9th, but most probably this person is going to do all these remedies because Jupiter is on the opposite side trying to control all this, right? So there is a possibility of doing the remedy.
Yes, Guruji.
Correct. At least in this case, there's no Sade Sati, right? There's a
Ranjana Nair, we already did last time. Is it the same chart?
I'm not sure.
Oh, this is 1982. Shall we do it again? This is a different person, but asked by the same lady.
1 minute, let me check.
So we did it last time. I have the details here.
No, she says last time the date was wrong.
So is she mentioning it?
She's mentioning it. No, we'll ask her to send the details directly to us, and we'll do it in a separate session. We'll add her.
Yeah.
So we'll
okay.
skip that and go to the next one.
Next one is full gamer. Nitin. Okay.
Kidney stone, mostly Rahu Ketu and 2-8 axis. Okay. Also weight problems. All problems started
Guruji, we
during.
are done with 1 hour. I just wanted to let you know.
Okay. Do we? We'll
can-
do this. We'll do this and end, and we'll come back
Wrap up.
next week, right? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for reminding. So with this will be the last one for the day. Nitin, 27/4/1979, 6:45 a.m. We'll start slow. 27
Meerut.
April 1979. April 1979.
Yes, sir.
2:45.
6:45, right?
Sorry, 6:45 a.m. Meerut.
Yeah.
So, kidney problem is usually most of the time 2-8 Rahu Ketu or Mars. Okay, so that is one. This affects the kidney. Weight problem could be Jupiter in the 8th, maybe, or planets in the 12th. All problems started during Venus Mahadasha and increased during Rahu Mahadasha. How is it possible?
Venus?
After Venus comes Sun, then Moon, then Mars. 3 dashas he has skipped and then said, may not be genuine, I think.
No, as you know, he's not mentioned anything, Guruji.
I see that no full gamer has mentioned. Started during Venus Mahadasha, increased during Rahu Mahadasha. Maybe he's also telling the truth anyway.
Venus is actually the start of his birth dasha.
Oh, maybe then he is telling the truth. Okay. Venus Mahadasha and increased during Rahu Mahadasha. Yeah. We can check the chart.
Guruji, increased meaning the weight problem is increased?
I don't know what he says. Kidney stone. Anyway, we'll wait. We'll see whether he's there. Is he responding with answers? The problem started in Venus. Full gamer, can you say what problem started in Mahadasha, Venus Mahadasha?
No, he said started in Venus Mahadasha, which means by birth.
Yeah.
Sir, the ascendant degree is 0, sir. Is in Ganda. No, it's not in Gandanta, but it's 0, sir.
So you can't be sure about the Lagna. Very time sensitive. In less than, if you decrease the time by 2 minutes, the Lagna will change. Go back. It will become Mesha Lagna. At least weight gain we can say because there are planets in the 12th, Sun in the 12th and Mars in the 12th. And what else is there?
Moon, Guruji. Sun, Moon. Sun and Moon in the 12th.
So
No,
Jupiter in the 3rd is also for weight gain, sir.
Sun in the 12th and Mars, which is Mars is in the 11th, but in the Bhava chart it is in the 12th. So in the Bhava you have Mars and Sun together. That usually causes heavy weight gain. Rahu in the 5th.
No, the time is a bit of concern for me, Guruji. We can't go full confidently because of the time sensitive nature.
Okay, in that case we'll skip.
0.3.
Yeah. So we'll skip this and then we'll
tell us whether the chart is correct or not.
Okay. So we'll come back next week. Okay. So he's also not very sure. He said, sorry, not Venus, but moon, stone and weight. Everything from moon Mahadasha. So maybe he's not very serious about what he's talking. Right? So anyway, we will end the session. We'll come back next week. So to my subscribers, I hope you had the opportunity to ask questions, and our top students were here to answer them. So we'll catch up coming week.
So there was a question asked by one of the subscribers to repeat the remedy for Saturn in the 9th.
Saturn in the 9th remedy, is it? That is from Sage Bhrigu's book, Bhrigu Sutram, right? Renovation of dilapidated
Old
places of worship. It can be anything, any place of worship. It can be church or a mosque or anything. Okay, any place of worship, and cow shelter and bathing places. So for the public to, the poor people can't afford to have their own bathroom or something like that. So you build it up and give it to them. That is for Saturn the 9th.
Basically, all Saturn remedies are connected with the people who are downtrodden, who can't afford.
Exactly. Can't afford, right? Yeah.
And
Or at
the
least
blessings
cleaning
are
the temple,
needed.
sir. Cleaning the temple is is in India and all that very normal, sir. It is also this also comes under the remedy, maybe, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Please follow the suggestions given. I mean, these are not suggestions given by individuals. We are actually following the suggestions given by the sages, the rishis. And since we have been delving into this for quite some time, we know for sure that it works, especially our Guruji with 30 years of experience. When he took this endeavor, to help people in their medical distress, it was a laudable effort, and we all jumped in. We said, okay, we will be a part of this. We are all eager to help others, and that is the reason why even the universe is, giving us this permission to spread the word of Jyotisha, the Sanatana Dharma, and to be a part of this team is actually a wonderful feeling for all of us here. Thank you, Guruji, for that wonderful session. And subscribers, those who are having their chart missed in today's session, I would actually make a request that please keep the details coming. I think there's also the email address of Guruji being mentioned in the chat. You could also send an email to the address given below. And if Guruji takes it up as a separate video, probably we will be sending you notifications on that. I believe that the time constraint is there, but the helping nature or the tendency to help is definitely there. So that's just because of the time constraints, because people are joining us from the US also. And for them, it's time to go to work, right, Somyaji?
Correct.
Yeah. So please keep the
Yes,
details.
Kishorji.
Correct, Kishorji. Yeah, thank you so much for doing this. And Guruji.
And there is one more thing I want to tell. Please give your feedback as to when the remedies actually started working, or when your problems started subsiding. And even if if you feel you need to have a second look at the horoscope, please send it as an email. Definitely our team will look into it. Okay, with your contact address and all these things.
I'm just going to add some details so people can use this just in case some of you want to participate in such discussions and help others. So the email is EKDH DHILIP @gmail.com. Okay.
And also there is a blog that is maintained by Guruji, which has a lot of informative articles. And most of the people who became his students have gone through his articles and been helped a lot. So please go through it, because people who are not aware of the rich information provided in the blog, I think you're missing out on something very important. And he's basically we call, he's being called as a scientific astrologer by the South Indian astrological fraternity here, because he uses, I mean, he is the pioneer of using the computers for delineating a chart, which people previously, you know, the astrologers were not having access or did not have the knowledge on how to use it. That was the time when he was actually, he was a path breaker in that field. And that was the reason that dedication actually is percolating down to the students also. Almost all the students have been trained, who are being trained by him, have access to both the free versions and the paid versions of the software. So there's a lot of advancement going on in his teachings, the way he teaches. So
In case you feel you want to join us and help others like this, and you want to participate in discussions, you have the link above, patreon.com/ekdk. You can be in touch that way if you want.
should they have a basic knowledge of astrology for Patreon membership?
No, they basically must have at least some beginning, they should have done a beginner's course somewhere.
Okay.
In one of the, under some guru, they should have learned. Only then they can catch up with the, the discussions that's going on in these classes, right?
And
usually,
there's one more important information. Now that you mentioned it, Guruji, people who want to take up astrology, at least, as a hobby or as a passion that's been pending for a long time, please join the BGNR course that just started. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're only 2 sessions into it, right, Guruji?
yes.
2. So we can, if people are joining, then there will be again an icebreaker session, and we will have a revision of all the first 2 sessions, probably that can come as a 3rd session or a 3A session, and then the 3B can be the regular session. Just
Correct.
a suggestion. I mean, it's just a suggestion because people are not aware. So let us put it as a, for someone who wants to, looking at, all the good things that are happening in today's field of astrology, Vedic astrology, and make sure not Western.
Correct. So you can always be in touch. You can send me a WhatsApp message, 909 403
Sir,
64.
the EK Dhilip Kumar E is small or capital, sir?
I mean, when I typed it small, it automatically made it big. It doesn't matter, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, the info will be there, right, Guruji, in that YouTube info.
Yes, definitely.
So that information is again going to come back there.
Okay, so we'll catch up again next week, same time. All right.
And our prayers, our team's prayers are all with you guys who are suffering. Only you have that pain. We can't express how much of that pain can't be expressed in words. So I request the Almighty that today's session and tomorrow being Pitru Paksha, the ancestors come down and bless you with good health, vitality, vigor, and all the prosperity that you deserve, because ultimately we are all souls of the divine. Whatever mistakes we have committed in the past, we seek forgiveness and we also repent for the mistakes. Please reduce the misery of the people who are a part of this video, who are listening to the video, and who will be watching the video in the future. This is my humble prayer and request to the universe. Thank you.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, Kishore ji.
Thank you,
And
Guruji.
thank you, everyone who participated, Pavani and Karthik, Soumya. In spite of, the odd time for you people, you still managed to help others.
Guruji, the YouTube stream can be switched off independently, right?
Yeah, it can be.
Okay.
Wait a minute, let me check. Must be, yeah.
And before we leave, I will not tell the subscribers to, press the bell icon. They will do it automatically.
Okay, I'm going to end the live stream.
Yeah.
If you have something else to discuss, please do so.
Yeah.